We're asked to solve, and we'd like to start by clearing the fractions. The first step is to decide what the least common denominator is. The least common denominator will be the smallest number that's divisible by all of the denominators here. So we need the smallest number that's divisible by 5 and also divisible by 3. Looks like the LCD is going to be 15. So to clear the fractions, we're going to multiply the whole equation, or in other words, the left side and the right side, by 15. Since there's two terms on the left side, the 15 needs to be distributed, and it's going to get multiplied by the 2/5 x, as well as by the minus 1/3 x. Then on the right hand side, the 5 is also multiplied by 15, even though it's not a fraction. Because we want to keep the whole equation balanced, we need to do the same thing to both sides. To clear out the fractions, what we want to do is multiply the LCD 15 times the numerator of each term, like the 2 here, and divide by the denominator, like the 5 here. So we see that that's going to simplify to just a 6. And since there's an x with it to start with, we want to keep the x with it. The second term also should simplify and not contain a fraction anymore. In order to do that, we'll start by taking the LCD 15 times the numerator 1 divided by the denominator 3, and that reduces down to a 5. We want to drop down that minus sign and keep the x along with it. On the right hand side, there's no dividing to do, just plain multiplying. See that 15 times 5 is 75. So now we have a fraction-free equation. We'll do our regular solving steps from here, like distribute, combine, move, isolate. In this problem, the next step would be to combine the like terms. So 6 minus 5 leaves 1, or just x. And we'll drop down the equal sign, drop down the 75. Then it looks like we're finished, because the x is now all by itself. X equals 75.